What if I told you that just $100 completely changed my financial life? Not 10,000, not a six-figure salary, not some crazy crypto win, just 100 bucks. And here's the wild part. I was broke when I started. Credit card balance, living paycheck to paycheck, dodging Venmo requests like they didn't exist. But this one simple rule, it flipped everything. And if you stick with me, I'll show you how that same $100 can quietly turn into 50,000, maybe even more, without you ever feeling broke. All right, let's talk about it. Let me guess. You make money, but somehow it disappears. You get paid Friday, you feel good. By Monday, half of it's gone. Rent, food, subscriptions you forgot you even signed up for. That random Amazon package that shows up and you're like, wait, when did I buy that? And you tell yourself, when I make more money, then I'll start saving. Yeah, I told myself that too. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. If you can't manage $2,000 a month, you're not magically going to manage $5,000. You'll just spend more. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. And that's when I stumbled into something that changed everything. The $100 rule. Here's how it works. Every single time you get paid, you move $100 immediately toward your future. Not if there's extra, not at the end of the month, immediately. Before you go out, before you order food, before you swipe your card on anything. Now, hang with me, because this isn't about the money, it's about what it does to your brain. But I know what you're thinking. What if I don't even have $100? Fair. Stay with me. I'll show you how to scale it in a minute. Most people try to save whatever's left over, but there's never anything left over. The $100 rule forces you to pay yourself first, and something weird happens. You stop asking, what can I afford right now? And you start asking, is this worth breaking my rule? That one question changes your behavior. It changed mine. Let's run the numbers. Say you make $2,500 a month. That's about $1,250 per paycheck. You move $100 from each paycheck. That's $200 a month. 1 year? That's $2,400. 5 years? $12,000. Invest that at around 8%. Now you're sitting at roughly 17 grand from just $200 a month. And that's before raises, before side hustles, before bonuses. You see where this is going? Now here's the important part. That money doesn't just sit there. It goes to one of three places. A high-yield savings account for emergencies, a simple index fund for long-term growth, or knocking out high-interest debt. That's it. No day trading, no meme coins, no, bro, this stock is about to explode. Simple wins. Boring wins. Boring builds wealth. Let me ask you something. Would you rather feel rich for one weekend or actually be rich 5 years from now? Yeah, exactly. When I started, I had $3,200 in credit card debt, $900 in my bank account, no investments, nothing. So my first $100 went straight to the credit card. Every paycheck, not the minimum, extra. And suddenly, the balance started dropping faster. Interest slowed down, momentum kicked in. And momentum is addictive. Once the debt was gone, that same $100 kept moving, now into investments. And I didn't upgrade my lifestyle. That's where most people mess up. When people get a raise, they upgrade everything. New apartment, new car, new phone. Instead, upgrade your investments. Protect the momentum. After about 2 years of doing this, I had close to 5 grand invested. And here's when it gets fun. You open your account, and the number is bigger than what you put in. Your money made money. You didn't work for it. That feeling hits different. That's when it becomes real. And here's the twist. After about 3 years, I stopped noticing the $100. It didn't feel like sacrifice anymore, so I bumped it up to $200. But don't rush that part. First, build the habit. If $100 feels too big, start with $25. Under $1,500 a month, start with $50. $1,500 to $2,500, start with $50. Above that, go with the full $100. The amount isn't the point, the discipline is. Once it feels normal, increase it. Here's something that sped this up for me. Every side hustle dollar followed the rule. Freelance gig pays $300, $100 invested. Sell something for $150, $100 invested. Bonus at work, first $100, gone, invested. It stacks faster than you expect. Now let's talk mistakes. Number 1, waiting to make more money. You don't need more money. You need structure. If you can't move $100 now, you won't move $500 later. Number 2, keeping it in checking. If it's easy to grab, you'll grab it. Create friction. Separate account, investing app, different bank if you have to. Number 3, chasing hype. Crypto pumps, hot tips, guaranteed returns. Boring builds wealth. Exciting builds regret. Number 4, stopping after 1 month. The magic happens around month 4 or 5. That's when it becomes part of who you are. And number 5, quitting when you mess up. Miss a month? Cool. Start again. Consistency beats perfection every time. Remember that $50,000 I mentioned? Here's how that happens. Invest $200 a month starting at 25. By 35, at around 8%, you're near $36,000. Keep going to 45, you're looking at over $100,000. And that's without some insane salary, just consistency. The $100 rule isn't about the money, it's about identity. You become someone who builds wealth automatically. That shift, that changed my life. You don't need to be rich to start. You just need to start. Your future self is watching, and I promise you, they'll thank you for moving that first $100. If this helped you, drop a comment that says, "I'm starting my $100 rule today." Hit like, subscribe. Next week, I'm breaking down the 3 index funds beginners should actually look at, and that might save you years of confusion. I'll see you in the next one.